And we got Ben Raplesberger. Alright, well, let's go ahead and... Alright, so I've got a couple unopened packs here. Got about 11 of them since I got the Hall of Fame edition. So let's see, let's open up our custom uniform pack. This pre-order training pack and see what that is. Alright, so I guess it gives me training points, which is new this year, I guess. So let's see. Now let's open up our gold team fantasy packs. Okay. I'm a Bronco fan, so... Dripping in the sauce right now. Get a sprinkle up my style. I'm about to lock. What's that? Troy Fuma. Okay. Alright, Tremaine Brock, alright. Make me pick a team every month, I guess it is. Let's see. Alright, there we go. We got Jake Butt. There we are. That's a hairy butt. I thought he was pretty fast.
Pulling up in that new toy, the wrist on that boy, rock star like Pink Floyd, waving that rude boy. I'm like true boy. Imagine me, do boy. You could never do what I do, boy.
Hoping to get me out of this, maybe a Gold Von Miller. That would be pretty awesome. Or Chris Harris. There's a bunch of good ones I want to get.
Boy, you don't take these type of rich boys. Like rich boy. Your numbers don't add up on the. That was 10 years ago. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know. This thing of ours, oh, this thing of ours. Her fraternity of bringing off. I just happen to be alumni. Too legit, they still looking at me with one eye.
Come on. Devontae Booker, that's pretty good.
But turn rapper can morph in us. Dance contest for the
Little Parks is pretty good.
If you know, you know. I only ever
Not too shabby.
You all get a bird. This Oprah. Coaching from the side of the ball court. If you know, you know. One stop like a Walmart. For the wrong sport. You know, you know. If you know about the
nice, Derek Wolf. Okay, there we go.
That's the reason we circle round twice for the encore.
Another Troy Fumagalli, huh?
You ever been hit with the water, then had to wait? Do you
Two more.
You know. When we all clicking like Golden State, and you and your team are the motorcade. You know. Been granting wishes like a genie to bad and two pieces.
Just turn the music down on this because I don't really like it. Let's see.
Boxes right next to Riri.
Oh, what are we getting?
Solely responsible for showing
There's a big boy.
On the front lines when started throwing bands. Where were you when they brought the
Can't help but keep getting this Troy Fumagalli.
Like a tiger skin. Players in ball shorts, coaching from the side of the ball court. If you know, you know. One stop like a Walmart. You know. If you know about the court, it's supposed to be.
Okay, last team pack.
That's the reason we round twice for the encore.
Fumagalli again. Oh my god. I don't want this Troy Fumagalli, I want someone else. Who did I get there? Another one of him. Alright. Well, let's take a look at our Hall of Fame. Let's take a look at our cover athlete pack. Alright. Awesome. That is a good Antonio. Let's take a look at our Hall of Fame pack. Dan Marino. Ooh, Terrell Davis. Sarah Owens. Urlacher. Rod Woodson. Oh my goodness. I got an AB there. I'm gonna have to go Terrell Owens. Not a huge Dan Marino fan. That would have been Elway. I'd have taken Elway. Yeah, I'll take T.O. Different, or TD, not T.O. I'll take TD. Oh, okay. Gridiron reward pack, alright. Nice. I likes me the draft tickets.
Still wouldn't cut him slack. Pretty much ain't got a clue. Itty bitty piggyback off everything I do. But I'm still dropping. Got him looking like James Harden at the awards. Back to you, I'm so into you. For real, bread, like I'm kin to you. If you a 10, I add 10 to you. They be mad when I 10 to you. That's what the bay like. Call me Buffy, cause that's what I slay like. These, I son them like it's daylight. These, when I know what it's like. what it like, yo, what it like, yo. They wanna know what it like, yo. All this ice is like snow. Get kimonos and let's fly to Tokyo. Pretty, pretty, please, baby, won't you cop this for me?
Baby, could you? I got too much on my mind right now. I ain't got the time to
Whoa, what's that? Brandon Meebame, huh? Alright, one more loyalty reward pack. Alright. Oh, same guys, pretty much. Alright, so the other one, I think I gotta go defense.
Imagine when you're 30,000 feet up, what you think of? Oh, I hated knowing that my thoughts would turn to dream, cause I never knew I'd get my chance to linger. Oh, I tell you all of this unusual to me. Swear I came from the bottom, flappers living, walking dead on. Put your favorite rapper's name up on the headstone. Big for the cheese and you're dead wrong.
So if I go to the store, see what roll with this guy. I'm not gonna buy anything, but alright, so 500 I can get one of those get a player packs, I guess. But alright, so let's go to just my team.
I said my name is America's most. Ain't no half step and see you at the crossroads. Money over my head stone. Here lies them getting paid for never take a loss.
Details of that. Alright, so let's see.
Story, their life's a so what you want. Every day I struggle with it. Only God could jump me slipping. I'm infinitely big through the genesis. Dead presidents, drop a gem on them. On earth, these the last days. Throw your get money, quiet storm, have a thoughts. For the cream, renegade. For the money, only green is the I'm a player on the late night till. So these see the prototypes. Fingertips, reservoir dog to the skull. Ignorant. Can I live? Still film it, kiss to death, and protect your neck. 3 boys in the
Let's see, so how do I use the training points?
Shame on the 3 boys in the Cadillac, grave digger. Money over my head stone. Here lies them getting paid for never take a loss on my head stone.
There we go, upgrade.
When I'm dead, I be gang 3 times on my head stone. Been from the cradle to the grave, now your favorite rapper name on the headstone. Too late, you already dead. Right now I'm on the edge. Troublesome to 96. You were shook with Reeves and all the ledge. I'm your, what's that? I smell. Let me count my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, run. Hi, my name is Dirk Cobain. Like a, here I go to the next episode. Ain't no name, this explosive Beast Coast. The mother, ride or die, 4 months, survival of the fittest. That's the sign of the police. I can see cover earth, skirt, lean back. Give me one more chance. They say Jesus walks
and the devil wear Prada, but I'm so deaf. God can't tell me nothing. Right this on my death certificate. I gave you power, 21 questions like the warning. Watching me flashing like paparazzi. Two words. Get money. Tonight's the night. Guess who's back on my block? Rather unique. Bucktown. This on that quiet storm. T-O-N-Y. Top of New York with a pitchfork.
Oh, required. Okay.
Thicker the pie, thicker the bag. Meet them a bite, now leasing no beamer. I'm buying no counter, I'm driving it fast. They were just hating cause they in the way, and the way I've been made it. The mad, man in that bag, cause I'm all in my bag. Well, I ain't holding around, just a little Merlin. Out the cutie. Now I don't give a. Tell me why I would on the rose bar couch in my bag. Bands in my denim. In my denim, she was trying to for a doubt. She don't give a. She was in her bag, Fendi and some lane. Asked for a burger, watch in the front seat of the fouled out J. We living so wild like Nas. When she was on vacation, we was on roll like tires. What we gon' that? I'm in my bag like I'm in my bag, my. I'm really just running for money. I'm love flow, Joe chasing a check. I'm really gon' run up the money. I'm Carl Lewis, really running the best. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. I'm really just running for money. I'm love flow, Joe chasing a check. I'm really gon' run up the money. I'm Carl Lewis, really running the best. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Bigger the bag, bigger the beef, bigger the problem, bigger the be one of the all in the same. Broke at the end of the month, flow Joe, kill more, work up, keep clean, never let them touch. Fits like temper tantrums, girl, come back that up, all in the club, and bring all your girlfriends, girl, hopping up about a Pearl 6, Louis speed bag glued to her wrist. She was getting paid, she ain't think a thing, but she was thinking slay. We blade thicker than a snigger bag, talking about she don't come with no baggage. All in her bag, I probably should. I'm really just running for money. I'm love flow, Joe chasing a check. I'm really gon' run up the money. I'm Carl Lewis, really running the best. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. I'm really just running for money. I'm love flow, Joe chasing a check. I'm really gon' run up the money. I'm Carl Lewis, really running the best. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed.
What's that on that beat?
Addicted to ballin', I have to get my cash. The money is calling. Got bands, I'm addicted to ballin'. I'm addicted to ballin'. I have to get my end. I pulled up in my Benz. Flexing, counting my bands. Started getting money. I see how it feels to be rich. I live by the beach now, that's how I should live. Since I was a toddler, I knew that I would become this. I cannot move slow, that's a big no. Gotta chase this money, bankroll after big bankroll. I must get this money, I must get this money. I must get this money, get this money, get this money.
The next two little slots here.
I have to get my cash. The money is calling. Got bands, I'm addicted to ballin'. I'm addicted to ballin'. I have to get my ends.
Got 100, I need bands.
Let's see.
Now look at my dance.
That's my jam. Around and get you that Benz. Turning that party up. Used to have a my Nautica. You know the money be calling up. Friend, I'm tryna all of ya. Talking about it ballin', watch this. Started let me too quick. Went to Oakland with a few. Took 'em all your break. Yeah. Imagine what I paid for the rollie. Still from the police. 24 carats on my Kobe. For the homies.
Addicted to balling. I have to get my cash. The money is calling. Got bands, got bands, got bands. I'm addicted to balling. I'm addicted to balling. I have to get my ends.
Okay.
I got so much beef, I could barely sleep. Paranoia got me losing on my Z's all day. Good Lord, mama praying on the knees all day. If you still frontin' when I up it, I'ma squeeze. Bad companies, bad for your company. Bad companies, bad for your company. In the ski mask, in case you come for me. Got it in the ski mask, in case you come for me. When I say I got beef, they don't want no beef. When they say they got beef, they don't wanna eat. If you said they want, they don't wanna
I'm
steam.
gonna find some guys that I got duplicates of or something that I can get rid of.
Fix the face and fix the weed. Not working on the self-esteem. Hit a block.
Okay, how many of that guy? How come I can't get rid of him?
Pin it. My new Mac location be the fly on the app.
You can't hang, baby. We don't want you around here. Ice on my neck in this froze. Santa's reindeer. You got bad. It's the same here. Bad company, look, bro. You can't hang here. Getting money, so the keep on coming. Phone ringing, so you know the jumping. They looking at me. He owe me some money. Hit him with the night crumping. Why they playing games? They don't want no problems with me. Got good. You know I brought them. Might not hit a bad. Someone send them. Opposition, move on. So I
Dark shades, too much. I could barely see them. Acting brand new, like I don't see it. When I do, who them folks? Who want too close? Give me room, phony folks. Play it close, do the most, don't they? Bad company, that's bad for your company. Bad company, that's bad for your company. Bad cow disease, now you in a ton of beef. Tuck underneath my new blue Dunkaroos. Flintstone, bust down, color Americana. Fruity Pebble, Bezel, Wilma, Betty, Fred, and Barney. Bad, from out of town, I think she modeled at McCarmy. Wrist game, lucky charmy, told my jeweler, leprechaun me. I'ma come clean, I got E.
Oh, this has got to be super exciting for anybody watching this. Hey, what's up, Waller boys? Sorry I didn't see your message. This is I haven't played Madden since, I think it was 16 and 17 maybe. So I'm just getting back into the solo battles. There's something you wanted me to do. I could do a draft if you want to do that, or I could just do a solo battle. What are you thinking?
They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands.
So I was just gonna do the solo challenge and do that, but if you want, I can do a draft or something like that, because I got 10 draft tickets.
Look at them, how to make it in America. Real day one, ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us. Me and sis made it out.
Well, I think then, without hearing from you, I'm just gonna do a solo challenge.
Wasn't like my rich friends, had a lot to lose. Less money, less options, lot of rules. So when that first deal came, it was opportune. And shorty got potential, I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that.
it's the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shawty claims she a feminist.
Rush for 5 or more yards. Okay. I don't know. That seems way too difficult.
No money, now I'm in the Benz truck with a new honey. They said I wouldn't make it, I'm like, you funny. Laughing at my haters like, you dummies. The night is young, girl, what can you do for me? 6 figures, 5 shows, big ball.
So are you a big Madden player there, Waller boy? You play or?
Some things I had to get sorted. I might retire in my prime like I'm M. Jordan. Table dancing in Southampton. Use the glasses for banners. Be cooling out in the whip, but I done there.
Welcome to the preseason. To get warmed up, we're going to practice some rushing plays. To beat this challenge, rush for at least 5 total yards in 3 or fewer plays. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. They go back to the ground now with Davis. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Okay.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
There we go.
He'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Congratulations on beating this challenge and earning some coins. Save up enough coins and you can buy packs from the store or players from the auction house. Next up, passing practice. See you back on the...
Ooh, I got a mud tip. Ooh, that's so nice. So 3 complete passes in 1 drive. Pass for a touchdown. Oh, I got a good Antonio Brown, and I got my Demaryius Thomas that I just upgraded, so... And I've got Ben Roethlisberger, so that should be okay.
Don't need no clout, no fame. No clout, bought the game. All brand new chain. I swerve the lane. Call the group the gang. Put that thing. Whip it. This shit give me. Ooh, yeah. Them boys fool you trying to do it. Bring it. I do. Don't want no. They pull up with they. Oh, it's time.
Welcome back. This time we're going to do some passing practice. Challenges like this one offer multiple ways to beat it. On this drive, you must either complete 3 passes or pass for a touchdown. Remember, if you ever forget what the conditions are for beating a challenge, you can just pause the game and view them under challenge goals. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Out of the backfield, this is Devontae Booker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Here's Roethlisberger. Past the 20. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Great job. Now, of course, solo challenges are not always this easy. And the next challenge will give you 2 conditions that must be completed in order to win.
2 conditions? How am I ever going to do that? It's got too complicated. I'm getting rich now. All right.
Look at the cash, look at the cash coming in. Come get your man, Slim, book a bugging me. Just see the bag, quit out a jaw jackery. Don't even be that, I don't want none of it. He's bad about it, had enough of it. Whoa, watch what you saying, how the poppin' and shaking.
Crap, I didn't even look at what I needed to do to win this one. Oh, jeez. Teach me to not pay attention. Look at him, baby. Oh, okay, here we go.
Time now to work on some defense.
10 or fewer
We're also
rushing
upping
yards
the
and 2 or
difficulty
few
by requiring you to
completions.
complete 2 different conditions to beat this challenge. In the first 3 plays, you must stop your opponent from gaining more than 10 rushing yards, and you must prevent them from completing more than 2 passes.
All right. Let's see, what do we got here?
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he is going to lose yardage here.
That's good. Okay, losing yards. That's good.
Bringing up 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On 2nd down, it's Bell.
Ah, crap.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
3rd and 2. Now Roethlisberger. And he'll find Washington.
Okay.
That's complete. There's
We'll
another
stop
one
him
down.
anyway.
Now that you got a feel for playing solos, we're going to focus on team building. The next sequence of challenges will reward you with some new players to improve your lineup.
All right, welcome to another new person to watch. This is, my first time playing Madden in a couple of years, and I'm just going through doing the Ultimate Team solo challenges that are new this year, so. And I'm going to try to do this pretty much not spending any real cash on the game. Because it's kind of, no fun, and, I like to eat, as opposed to spending money on the game. Alright, so let's see. So challenges, pass for 5 or more yards on 3 plays. Okay.
Everything proper, no propaganda. Tropicana gold yard bandana. Big, a lot of like Santa. Threw a birthday party in a phantom. Big, like a dinosaur did it. And shining like acrylic.
Loading. We are loading.
Bank account on some talk. Attitude on some bankroll on what it do, boo.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, we're shifting our focus to team building now. Beat this challenge to earn a new player for your team. To win, pass for 5 or more yards on the first 3 plays.
Let's do a simple drag route. That should get us what we need to get.
First and 10.
Should be on. Antonio Brown's one was in. Okay, yeah.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Great work. Now exit the challenge to receive your new player and promote him to a starter. You do this by selecting the promote to starter option in the items act.
Dirt, 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 dirt.
They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, caught the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American.
Ooh, Golden Tate. That's nice.
No money, no class. Look at them. How to make it in America. Real day one, ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us. Me and sis made it out, now she proud of us. They didn't teach me how to rap in those
I'm not doing that.
Wasn't like my rich friends, had a lot to learn. And shorty got potential, I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that. Maybe it's the clout. I get love in the north,
nice.
I get love in the south, yeah.
Gives me an offensive line upgrade. That's cool. Before we continue this, I am going to go back and upgrade that off and promote that offensive line. There we go.
50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. No money, now I'm in the best truck with a new honey. They said I wouldn't make it, I'm like, you funny. Laughing at my haters like, you dummies. The night is young, girl, what can you do for me? 6 figures, 5 shows, big ballin'. Look, I'm very important. I took a break, had some things I had to get sorted. I might retire in my prime like I'm M. Jordan.
So at any time, man, if you're watching, you want me to do like a draft or something other than this, let me know. I'm more than willing to do that.
Every girl on my list, KD at the 3, Djokovic with the racket, Phelps in the pool, I'm like Speed at the Masters. Girl, you know you a bad. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, caught the rack.
Even when I play Madden, I'm not super, not the best at it at all, but I can. But I've played against other players. I might do okay. I'm not the most inventive and don't get into all the where I'm memorizing coverages and stuff like it's a real.
Complete
like I'm
this
playing
challenge
for real,
to earn another player, and we'll show you a different way to put him in your lineup. Now, you beat this challenge by allowing 5 or fewer completed passes this drive.
Let's see.
And the Steelers, they're ready to rock on 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be
run
second
only
down.
once, I don't care.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On the counter, here's Bell. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
Well, let's see if they go for it on fourth.
How about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There was nothing available there for him.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. Great job completing yet another solo challenge. Now this time, try putting the new player you just earned into your lineup from the adjust lineup screen.
I don't know if you give me one that isn't horrible compared to what I've got starting. Let's see. Deion Jones.
Brand new cars, you by the bar now. Swaying doors now. Now smash, shots and goals.
So I'm going to compare.
Big bang rolls, cash. Now she go, for the team. Now she don't skid, splash. Think about those not on the ground.
And my other guy's still better.
Whole gang in the field, we don't do bleachers. Pockets lettuce, don't think I'm ready. You got that swag,
all right,
you got that salt, then sell it. Free mind,
2 minutes left to maintain the lead. All right.
Saw my teacher, I was the same student fella. Now I got a lawyer, straight cash, no settlement. I'm out my element, out my element. My the same, don't need no clout, no fame, no clout. Bought the game, all brand new chain. I swerve the lane, call the group the gang. Whip that thing, whip it, this shit give me. Ooh, yeah. Them boys fool you trying to do it, bring the. I do, don't want no. They pull up with that. It's times 3, that's how it go. Park $1 million at the. We gon' make 'em eat that until we go. Eat it up. Rich straight to the top floor. More PJs and PJs. Rich like water, go to Cabo. Cash in the walls, hollow. Your money too small.
In this challenge, you're up by 5 points with 2 minutes left in the game. You must prevent your opponent from scoring a touchdown before time runs out to win the game. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's second down. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Here's Roethlisberger. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Von Miller in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Here's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be incomplete. Two huge plays there down the stretch. The sack on second down. Now they force the incompletion. That's going to lead to a do-or-die fourth down. And they look like they've got the confidence right now that no matter what gets thrown against them, whatever play gets run, they have the ability to shut it down. They're just brimming with it right now. Now it's Roethlisberger. Now a desperation throw deep down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The win for the Broncos, seemingly assured. They go down to a knee.
Offside, defense.
Okay.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Dude, but I want to be an
Listen,
a-hole
anytime
here.
you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. And this is caught at the end. And all the way home for a Bronco score. Antonio Brown, 35 yards. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
Hey, welcome new person watching. I'm just doing all the solo challenges right now, but if you want me to do a draft or something else, I'll do whatever. But I haven't played Madden in a couple of years. This is my first time getting back into it. I think I played a little bit of Madden 17, but not really much of it.
Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. On the return, it's Juju Smith-Schuster. Excellent. You now have enough coins to purchase a pack from the store. After you exit this challenge, you can navigate to the store in the main MUT menu to buy a pack. Make sure to come back for your final preseason challenge so you can unlock the main campaign.
Oh, D-line upgrade pack. That's nice.
Stand and look in the mirror. How could you face that? Mask on. Don't know what my face at. Waste that. In the room, how could you waste that? Huh? Why would you chase that? It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. No matter what, I'ma stay black. It's a never-ending run on this racetrack.
All right, so I'll do this one and then go to the store and all that.
Song and dance, soulless buffoonery, long romance, death, what it do to me. Yamagini dream was a nightmare. He was dancing with the devil for his life, yeah. We all on the dance floor. Girl, come with a dance. Puerto Rican in them breathing heavy. Little looking daddy. Couldn't tell him nothing cause we lost him already. Cozy boy with his spaghetti. What the money and fame, the price come heavy. The price come heavy. Like Shaq attack up on a backboard. Gummy, back up on a backboard. When she asked me if I love her, I just act bored. Say loser.
Welcome in, everyone. I'm your host, Jonathan Coachman, and this is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
You know, it's kind of silly.
We're just about set to get
Jonathan
started,
Coachman's
and this
doing
ought to
this.
be a good one between the Pittsburgh Steelers
I'm sorry.
and the Denver Broncos.
But anytime I hear Jonathan Coachman,
With that, we're off to
I
the
just think of all of
Rocky
his
Mountains. Standing by
wrestling
in Denver,
stuff.
Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school
like I
type
gotta
of a
play
game.
a game and win.
Physical,
All right.
who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out
Neon
the victor.
Dion,
This is
baby.
taken just shy of the 10 here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
All right, let's see. Let's do a mesh.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And left side here, it's Graham. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. It's caught outright by Graham. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down. So the same tandem connecting on back-to-back throws
right,
to start the game.
And maybe throwing the scouting
Let's go for the end
just
zone.
a little bit. That's not exactly what they think is going to be their #1 receiver, but he's producing already early in this game.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Antonio Brown, 31 yards. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. And that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it
All
just
right.
a play call that they had in their pocket? No
So let's
matter
see if I
what,
can
they
make
had the
an
right
extra
call
point.
on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
All right, there we go. I've officially made an extra point.
That makes the score 7-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a man who's becoming an elder statesman among quarterbacks in the league, drafted back in 2004. It's Ben Roethlisberger.
And when you just sit and look at the raw numbers, you actually kick back and nod in appreciation about the career Ben Roethlisberger has had. Went over 50,000 passing yards last year, 8th all-time. But what he wants more than anything, one more run at the Super Bowl where he's won twice previously.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
Dion.
Now we saw Deion Sanders getting his hands on that one and knocking it away. And, partner, we just saw a glimpse of how he intercepted 53 passes in his career. If you threw it in his vicinity, there was usually a price to pay. And let's be honest about it. If people did throw at him normally, he would have way more than 53 interceptions.
Sanders shaking and baking. And before the punt, time is going to run out on this first quarter.
So what do you say, Waller Boyd? Have you ever been to a live NFL game?
Returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2 as they take over following the punt with a 1st and 10.
I don't know. Do you miss when actually John Madden did the commentary on Madden?
Now Roethlisberger. Got an open man. It's Fumagalli. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
There we
Jimmy
go.
Graham, 32 yards. And the Broncos will extend their lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Extra point up and good by Walsh. And that'll make the score 14-0. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. Smith-Schuster now to return. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now let's discuss Antonio Brown as he heads back out there now. And you look at the numbers, not only has he not caught a pass, they haven't targeted him yet, and we're coming up toward halftime.
And you remember our meeting with the coach beforehand? What did he tell us about him? I write his number on my play sheet, and I circle it in bold type, because I want to make sure he gets the ball and often.
And his throw here is incomplete. The throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Got his man complete over the middle. That's James. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Roethlisberger to his big target, James. All 6-7 of him for a Steeler 1st down. Throw left side complete. It's James. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, complete. That's James. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Hey, welcome, new person who's watching here.
On 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead.
Just doing the Madden Ultimate Team. This is the last challenge on the preseason challenges. If you want to see me do a draft or something like that, let me know. I'll do a draft. Whatever. I'm good with whatever.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. He's going to loft one deep left side here. So they took a
push the button to play with the ball. Come on.
Well,
that was an interception all day.
All week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Ben to throw again. Over the middle. Hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Again, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Von Miller with a big-time sack on third down. And it'll be a loss of 7.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Stupid idiot got in front of Deion Sanders.
You're watching. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Smith-Schuster now to return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here comes the defensive unit now for the Broncos as they get set here. They don't want to change anything. They've got 0 points against them here, so I would imagine the halftime speech was do more of the same, right?
I think you're right, and it's where defensive coordinators have to walk that line of preparing for the adjustments you expect to come, but not taking away the aggressiveness you've already shown. And they played so well. I think that's the speech. You nailed it. Just go out and do what you've been doing, and we'll adjust if we say anything different later.
To this point, they've been spectacular. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. Goes underneath for Bell. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
On second down, Roethlisberger. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. The Steelers on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Set. 2:30.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger to the right side and complete to Washington.
Stop him.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Here we go. It's Roethlisberger on 4th down. And
yes.
No, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Right. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Roethlisberger going to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Graham. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A first down carry for Davis. And some room to run now. And he cut it all the way home for a Broncos score. Terrell Davis, 37 yards. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Walsh now for the PAT. Walsh adds the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
He's got a heck of a nose.
2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off.
All right.
Smith-Schuster now to return. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They're down big here
What
late.
game I missed? I missed NFL Blitz. You ever remember that from the arcade?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for
where you like do after the play, you like do elbow drops and stuff on the enemy players.
Waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, that's what he gets.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Roethlisberger will throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now Ben on 3rd and long. And this
what that pass was.
Incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well.
Dion, baby.
Now Sanders. Oh, and now he bowls him over. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
They'll run it again here with Davis. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go play action here on first down. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it.
Yeah, I'm going to be able to see if I can score one more time.
Everything, and timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Davis. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
One of the fun parts about working with you is that we've learned that there are different ways to do things than the way we were brought up to do them. This is Madden. Of course they were going to go ahead and get another score. What do you mean take a knee?
And that just makes the final margin even more lopsided. I think they earned themselves a cold drink from the fridge, right?
There's no doubt about it.
Maybe some pretzels, too, some hummus. Go crazy.
See,
we've learned. Let's see what this team captain
the Madden
pack I just got will be. Who will be my team captain? All right, let's see here.
I'm two on one day on my third. I was too broke, now I'm too rich. Made 100K on my third shift from a boy, so boy, no, I'm a gangster. And you a boy, man, we been getting money for a long time. We was out here hungry for a long time.
Oh, it's gonna make me choose. Okay. So I've got a tight end and Jimmy. I got Jimmy Graham.
Right now, need crew up right now, cause we two up right now. I'm up right now.
Yeah, I've got Jimmy Graham. I'm pretty comfortable at tight end, even though I do love me some Shannon Sharp. Wide receivers, I think I'm good at wide receiver. So I've got Demaryius Thomas that I've upgraded, and Antonio Brown, stuff I got out of my my loyalty packs. But apparently I earned in like 16 or 17 and got me a bunch of good stuff. Yeah, so I've got good wide receivers. As much as I'd love to get me some Jerry Rice.
And we was getting that record label money before they knew us. And we were blowing your budget in the club to boof up. If your dog fall in your ball hog and get your whole
yeah, so let's see. Left end. Listen, Michael Strahan can be a beast.
Right now, nothing. Need a Uber right now. Right now.
Outside linebacker, outside left end. Got Derek Wolfe. Huh. Let's see. Who do I got at middle linebacker? Because I have my outside linebackers. I've got that guy there, and I've got Von Miller. I think I might have to go with Ray Lewis. Yeah.
Hey, I ain't folding under pressure. I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights
Well, now I've unlocked the main part of the campaign. Let's go open those packs, other pack that I've got sitting there waiting on me. This was the defensive line upgrade pack. Or no, what?
Me dirty, I'ma find you lay on the flow. 19 with a I got rich by myself. Rather do this alone. I wasn't asking for no help. They keep asking how I'm winning with the card that I was dealt. Boy, I work hard for the seat and I ain't buckling my belt.
Alright, what's going on now?
Living large, and it's crazy how last year was on my garage. Now I'm in a good position for this life, can't sabotage. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers.
What's going on? Oh, let me just.
Studio. Now me and steak and shrimp. I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now in his glow. Bust off like a. Welcome to the rodeo. I got tattoos on my face. I use that as motivation.
Oh, apparently I had to pick both of them. Okay.
For my dream, I'm dedicated. For a second, lost myself. I was too busy getting. Now they see me out in public and be known what my name is. All these rappers want the clout and the life of being famous. I just want to be stable. Tell my family we made it. I was coming for my spot. A young had to be patient. Now I'm running up. These bands can hit the island for vacation. I've been know my haters. You could say I'm constipated.
I can upgrade him a little bit here.
Just to stunt while I'm in Vegas. For my body, shout out to my Caleb Young. Got the cake up, daddy. On the data. I ain't folding under pressure. I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp. I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now in his glow. Bust off like a. Welcome to the rodeo.
That's good for now. I'll go ahead and promote him to starter. Alright. Well, I thought I had a defensive line pack. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of all these.
Crazy different city with some different. Here we go. Every time I gone, I get another. Tryna leave me alone. I'm like, baby, I know I'm wrong, but that's just how life goes. And I know these happy if I let you go. Got me walking on a thin line on my tippy toe. Crazy different city with some different. Here we go. I spent the whole M on some clothes. Got a bonus, I sold out the show. Gonna like a pot on the stove.
Alright. Well, so I got through that little area of solo challenges. Alright, well, thinking I might try a draft real quick just for fun. What do you think there, Waller boy? Actually, hold on a second. I need to check on something. I'm getting a message here. Give me just a second while I respond to messages. Okay. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry about that. Alright. Yeah, so I think I might try a draft real quick just for fun. I haven't done one of these in a while. Those were always fun to do. Okay, so I have to do a rank draft. Let's do a solo one. Wow. Okay, so open entry. Okay, I like this. Do an open draft. Just for fun. Well, I guess I'll... Been used to playing with that here, so... Alright, so let's see. Ebron.
They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream.
Let's take Ebron first round. Damn.
Look at them.
Jeez.
Real day one, ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us. Me and sis made it out, now she proud of us.
How does OBJ have less catch than DeAndre Hopkins? He's like ultimate one-handed catch, dude. Oh, but his spectacular catch is up there. I don't know, man. That's... I guess I'll go with DeAndre Hopkins. Okay, down to Hightower. What?
Girl, you know that he average. Girl, you know I'm a savage.
Hightower here.
Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream.
This corner there. Wow, I like some Xavier Rhodes.
With a new honey, they said I wouldn't make it. I'm like, you funny, laughing at my haters like you dummies.
Last time I played Madden, had Xavier Rhodes.
Big ballin'. Look, I'm very important. I took a break, had some things I had to get sorted. I might retire in my prime like I'm M. Jordan. Table dancing in Southampton. Use the glasses for Vanish. Be cooling out in the whip, but I done there every girl on my list. KD at the 3, Djokovic with the racket. Phelps in the pool, I'm like Speed at the Masters. Girl, you know you a bad. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Another day in the USA. Just another day in America. Kids from my hood look up to the system set us up for failure. I just want to make enough to pay dividends. Then invest in black businesses. They teach us to hate what we see in the mirror, but it can't break our spirit. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. my fears. Soak the towel of my tears. So ahead of my time, what comes next are all my oldest ideas. I'm wiser than my chin check y'all in y'all beard. I'm willing to fall to my peers, all of my peers for all of my years. Out in the field, take a look at my shoes. Never had a thought that it might lose. Considering the cost, I had to give them my dues. Never got to talk to it like you. I've been feeling like a king for months. We eat all the rich cuisine for lunch. All these wishing he was done. Oh, you tried it, that's a piece of gum. Now, look at me, I'm the captain now. I'm recruiting this year. I'm praying for y'all, like a lot of views in this year. I hate to do it with no plans. Now I'm usually getting near. Oh, my ex are her man. Cause I'm the million in here. We look good, just show us where the camera. Years ago, I had to up my standards. Make your missus Alabama. Turn it to my only private. Swear like she don't got the answers. Who's the boss? I feel like Tony Danza. Walk up in there like I got the swag. Wakanda swagger, I'm the blackest panther. Wakanda, y'all are wasting your time. I spend it, but I ain't wasting a dime. Might do some favors, but I ain't breaking my spine. Your girl has been calling for days. I get in all different ways. That New Orleans parades. Yeah, we like. None of my people are patient. We look like we on a vacation. Get no invitation. Y'all all with it and y'all talk a lot, but y'all ain't got the heart to do the mission. I'm hard-headed like the juggernaut, but there ain't nothing I can do to listen. I'm authentic and I walk around like I just ate, but let you do the dishes. I'm Clark Kent, but mix of Autobots and mixed with everything that you've been missing. Please get back and don't get that involved. Freaking sick, I need a pad of walls. I'm the king, heavy crown, heavy rain, cat and dogs. Homie with me if you're asking for it.
All right, well, I'm signing off for now. I'll get on the normal campaign next time we get on.